Welcome to another small projects vlog, and in this one I want to start it off by doing the gnome, making a flower power gnome for our flower power Mal, and all the information for everything will be in the description. I think going with this I want to make light neutral colors as the base and then add in a couple of flowers. It's my current plan, but I'm not sure if that is what will turn up. So I'll make noodles. I'll start noodles now, and this one shouldn't take long. I'm still debating on what I want to do after I make these gnomes, but that's, I guess, for later on in this video. I'm working on the gnome. I'm still just on the hat. Nothing interesting has happened, but I think I want to wind this up so that I could take this to my sister's place for the socks for the other part of this video. And I don't know how many projects will be in this video as per usual for these small project vlogs. This is Junie and Sai Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. It's just a fingering sock weight, 75.25, and this is the yarn for Tea Cozy Yarn Shop for their 1 year anniversary of, or Emily owning Tea Cozy Yarn Shop for a year. Tea Cozy Yarn Shop has been around for a while, and so I'm excited to wind this up, and I think this will be a high enough contrast even on the lighter parts. This is Plymouth Yarn's Happy Feet Dye For Me, and this is a 90-10, but it's also a sock yarn, and I plan on using this to make the Wildflower Blooms sock. And Michelle Frazetta started the Wildflower sock as well, and her socks look so beautiful. I mean, it's her pattern. Her color choices are always so beautiful, and so I'm excited to start and wind this up. Both my kids are awake. My nephew is napping upstairs, so I'm unsure if I can wind it up, but we'll try. I'm going to cover my baby's face, but I want to show you her hair because this is so cute too. Look at her hair. Isn't it so cute? I love the little clips. Good morning. Yesterday, I don't think I got much filming done, but I was able to finish my gnome and it's looking so cute. So what happened was I went over to my sister's place. I finished the body at home and I did microstriping, even though you can barely see it just because it is very similar, the two colors. I used one color for one arm, the other color for the other arm. So I think you can maybe see the color difference like this a little better. And I finished it, but I didn't take the yarn for the arms because I forgot to my sister's. And so at my sister's, I did the other parts like the beard, the nose, I attached it on, and then I started embroidering the little clouds. And then I realized that the little clouds were just looking like spots. I asked to. And then I thought that, oh, it'd be so cute to put a rainbow to make it look more like a cloud. And so I came home, put the rainbow. While I was there, I put on the flowers as well, and they're looking so sweet. I'm not sure exactly what these flowers are called. So this month's gnome is done. It was a 1-day project, super fun to do. So cast on for my socks, and I just barely started the color work. So I don't think that the flowers will be as prominent in mine, and you can't really see it completely just because it is a variegated yarn and it does have some white spots that are going into it. However, I think there might be enough of a contrast to see just some spots. So I'll have to see how it plays out. Overall, I'm not too concerned about what the flowers, if they will completely stand out or not. It's really fun playing with this yarn. The colors in it are so nice and so vibrant. And so I'll just continue making these socks. So today, Maddie and June are supposed to come over and we're supposed to be making stitch markers / progress keepers together again. And so that should be super fun. My daughter always loves it when I have friends over, especially if we're doing an activity together. So that will be very fun for her. And I don't think we have anything else planned today. I think it's supposed to be a pretty hot day. So all our windows are open. I think my allergies are kind of acting up. But overall, I think we're still going to have a lot of fun, just probably doing the same things, but still having fun doing it. And I mean, the kids always love playing in the water. So it's nice that we are able to set up a splash pad and everything, especially since my sister is about to give birth. So I just want to minimize any risk. And so we're not going to the wading pool and things at the moment, just because we don't want to catch anything that might transfer to the baby for the next couple of weeks because she's due in the next couple of weeks. And so that's what's happening. And I'm really excited to take you along during the day, and I'll continue to keep you updated on the progress of these socks. I did print out the pattern. I never print out the pattern, but for this one I did because it is a full page of patterns. So the patterning for the colorwork socks. So that's nice. It's around 1 p.m. now, and I only have this much done on the sock, but I think that now the flowers are kind of starting to bloom, so that's nice. I think you could still see it, so I'm not too worried again. And I just got back from Tea Cozy Yarn Shop. Maddie and June, they came to Tea Cozy with me. Thank you so much, and thank you for their patience. They are so patient with my daughter and everything, so I'm just really grateful to have friends like them. From Tea Cozy, I got these 2 skeins of yarn, and this is to make my next project, which will be for my younger sisters. So I can't wait to finish up this small projects vlog and then to make this. But first I want to finish these socks because these socks are so beautiful. This seems to be my go-to spot right now, but I just got back. It's around 7 p.m. So we're going to start the whole bedtime routine for the kids. I'm at this point, so I'm done doing the leg, and now I'm on the shadow wrap heel. I was afraid that you couldn't see the flowers at all, but I think it's turning out okay. I think it's turning out fine. The only thing is it's a little hard to see sometimes which color was which when I'm doing the color work, so I can't keep a track of my rows as well, but overall it's fine. And this definitely is loose enough to go through my foot. I'm catching all my floats too every 4 to 5 stitches as recommended in the pattern, so that's nice too. I was able to do the short row heel yesterday, and I just am now going to start back on the color work. I think you can see it better now in this lighting of what the color work looks like, so you can see the flowers. It's not completely invisible, so that's good. And the thing I want to do today is finish the foot, but I also want to finish as I'm knitting with this, I want the inside to get neat because of I want all the messy parts to come out. Basically every time I pull on it, it's just getting more and more tangled, but hopefully this will all come out. I'll be able to use it. And for this one, I'm just pulling from the outside, but of course my winding skills, as you all know, aren't that great. So there are some pieces that are coming out. The colors are so nice. It's so fun. So I'm really happy to do this project, but this is also one of those projects where I have to sit down, ideally at a table to do it, just because I want to have the chart open. Usually for most charts, I have it just on my phone and then I'm wherever, but for this, because it's paper, I want to lay flat. I just filmed a YouTube video, so I have to edit that, but I wanted to share my progress on these socks because I've been working on them. I think I only have to do maybe 10 or 15 more rows before I start the decreases for the toe of the first sock. So I'd really like to get one sock done at least today and then work on the second one tomorrow and edit sometime in between. Today is Thursday, so it's farmers market day, so I'm really excited. Originally, the plan was that I would be filming at home. My husband would take both kids out to the farmers market, but I think today I'll be able to go out with them because my parents were able to take my daughter out and then my baby's sleeping upstairs. And so it's really nice having my parents here again. And I'm just so thankful for the help, but this pattern is so fun to work on. I highly recommend the whole wildflower blooms. I can't wait to work on the cowl. I don't know when I'm gonna get to that, probably in the fall. I don't wanna do it right now, but the patterning is just so fun. I'm not sure if you can even see the flowers. It might just look like a mess, but you can kind of see it like here. And I love it so much. And this is my second sock. I just started yesterday, put it in the round, have my little stitch marker here. I like to put, or progress keeper, I like to put this on the side where I'm starting the round so that I know for sure, because you repeat the chart twice. So I know for sure not to go on to the next row in the chart when I'm doing the second half. And I want to get the heel done today and then finish the sock tomorrow is my plan. We don't know how these plans will go, but that's my plan. Good morning, it's 6 a.m. and I finished the shadow wrap heel and I just have to work the bottom of the foot today. We are here making stitch markers, progress keepers again, but I was just thinking, and I am going to a baby shower tomorrow. My friend is having twins and they're due in October, so I'm thinking I'm going to make 2 bonnets, just the debutante baby bonnet set that I love. So I'll make that today instead of finishing up the sock, and I think that'll be a better use of time. I started on the bonnet and it's going really well. This is what it looks like so far. I'm probably just going to make it until I run out of yarn because I only have 44 grams of this, and I think it came in a 100-gram ball, and I've made the exact same bonnet out of this exact same yarn before, so I think for that one I made it slightly bigger. And this is the KNC yarn, 100% cotton, and the color Lavender Field. It's only 180 grams, 180 yards per 100 grams, so I think that's why. And so I'm just making this with the recommended needle size, which is the US 7 4.5 millimeter needle, and this is the debutante baby set, but I'm only making the hat. And for the pink version, because my friend is having twins, 1 boy, 1 girl, and I'm so excited for them to have babies and everything, but she's a knitter, so it makes sense to make her things and maybe even superwash yarn, but because she's having twins and everything, I'm not sure if she would want that, so I'm making things that could be machine washed. And the one I'm going to be using is, for the pink, is a Barocco Iris, and I was gifted this yarn by Little Knits to do a preview. This is 50% cotton, 32% bamboo, and 10% merino. I've made the exact same debutante baby set for this one too, but I made it for my daughter and I made it in the largest size. This time I'm making the second size, which is a 3 to 6 month size, and so I think that this will be perfect for that. This I'll definitely have enough of. The reason this is so last minute, we're going to the baby shower tomorrow, is because my friend, she knits herself. I wasn't sure if she wanted anything hand knit, and but she did just ask me yesterday what good hand knit baby items would be, and because my favorite are the hats, I decided I would just make her the hats, the bonnets. They're so cute when they're on because they're a little pointy on the back of the head. One thing I also wanted to mention before I weave in the ends, there is a slight ridge here. I'm not sure if you can see here. So with this end, I just like to go and loop through that so that it doesn't appear. So I'll continue doing this, and these should be super quick makes. I won't wash it before I give it to her because I'm pretty sure she'll just sanitize wash everything anyway just before the baby comes. We still have quite a bit of time in October, but because she is due with twins, she's just doing her baby shower a little early. I'm done the knitting portion, and now I just have to sew it together on the wrong side, and then it'll look like this on the right side. And there are some bind offs where the ridges are, so when it's actually on the baby, it's on the baby like this. It's gonna be so cute. I just finished my first bonnet, and I brought a bear so that I could show you what it looks like. So maybe the bear has a pretty small head, but this is what it will look like, and it's so cute. This Winnie the Pooh has a bigger head, so I think it shows it off better, but it will look something like this on the side where the point goes up. And I'm so excited to make my second one. And again, for my second version, I'll be using the Barocco Iris in the color Blush, and I will be using the same US 7 4.5 millimeter needles. So I'll get started on this now. We just got back from the zoo to my sister's place. My nephew's napping upstairs. It was so chaotic having 3 kids, but it was really fun. And so I'm going to work on my socks because I didn't bring my pink bonnet here. I just started casting on. I haven't finished casting on, so I'm at the very beginning of stages of that one. But I didn't have that in my project bag, so I'm just going to work on these socks and I'm excited. I think this is a super unflattering ankle, but I just cast it on for the second baby bonnet and it's currently 7:45 p.m. I'm waiting. We have this whole bedtime routine. So my toddler, my firstborn, she's still not asleep. And so I'm going to try to finish this tonight. Hopefully, we'll see. I usually sleep by 9:30, so it probably won't get done, but we'll try. So this is a super late update for me. It's 10 p.m. right now, exactly 10 p.m. And I've changed my mind. I want to block these and have it dry by the window. My windows are open right now and it lets really good airflow in. So I think it'll dry by tomorrow. So this is what I did today in the morning, and then I just finished this one. If you can see, the size difference is quite a big size difference. The stitch count is the same, the needle size is the same, but it's just the yarn that's different. And so I'm not sure if this is going to block out as big as this, but I think it's going to block out quite a bit because if you see the version that I made for my daughter, this is the largest size. It's a bit bigger than the one that I made. This is the 3 to 6, sorry, my yarn ends. This is the 3 to 6 month size versus the 12-month size. And this is also so much more drapey, and see how the ends are not curling up like they are here. So that's the main reason why I want to block it, is because I want the ends to I just want to present it in the best possible form. But it is looking so cute. I love this pattern. It's a free pattern, I mean, and I've made so many of these so far, so definitely highly recommend this. I also want to update you because I'm not sure if I can film as soon as I wake up, and so this is my sock. I've done probably just, so this is a full repeat. I've done half a repeat, so I have a full repeat to go before I start the toe. So this will probably get done tomorrow. And I think I want to add in just one more really tiny project before I wrap up this small projects vlog. There are a few things I want to update you on right now. And the first is that I'm done the foot of my sock. I only have the toes to go. And I also wanted to mention that Tea Cozy Yarn Shop, I'm not hurt, it's just a band-aid. I also wanted to mention that Tea Cozy Yarn Shop has their annual sock make along, and the hashtag for that is hashtag TCYSocks 2025. And so this will definitely get done today. It's still only 11 a.m. and I'm really excited to have these done and then block them. I'm sitting on this side of the window. The sock pattern is way more visible and I'm really happy with how they're turning out. The other thing I wanted to mention is that my bonnets are still drying upstairs. They're not completely dry though. And so I just need to maybe take a blow dryer to it even. But this is all of the yarn that I had left of the blue. And there's a knot in the middle of it. So I think I'm just going to throw this out. But I'm so happy that this is all that's left. And then for the pink color, I probably have enough to make one more bonnet. I might just not have enough, but I might then have enough to make something else too. So I'll definitely keep this and then I'll throw this out. And usually I weigh all my yarn, and all the information for that is on my Ravelry project page. And so if it's not on my Ravelry project page, it means that I didn't weigh it or I forgot to weigh it for that project. The last small project I wanted to do for this vlog is make a vest for the Labubu for my daughter. And so we have a blue one and I want to make her something with pink. So I was thinking I would use this, which is the Shoulder Install Limbo. I think this has since been discontinued. It's a superwash wool, 50 grams, 125 meters. But then just looking at the thickness of this and looking at the size of the Labubu, it would only take 5 stitches basically to cast on for the back, and I want to have it a little more detailed than that. So I think I'm going to use a fingering weight yarn, but ideally I would have made the vest in this color and then did the edging or embroidered flowers or something in the pink color from Explore Knits and Fibers. This is a mystery skein, so I'm not sure what the color is called, but I think that would just be too thick. So I want to go for something a little more detailed. I went into all the fingering weight scraps that I have, and these are the pinks that I have just available. Usually I use these to make gnomes, but I'm going to hold it single, and I think I can just get a gauge swatch of how many stitches I need by using a sock like this and seeing just how many I want to cast on across. If I do take detailed notes, and I'll put it all in the notes page, this is not going to be a pattern of any means, by any means, because I don't write patterns. I don't think I'd be very good at it, impatient and all that. But anyway, I'm just debating on which color I should do. I think against the Labubu, this will probably be the best for the main color. And then maybe I'll embroider some flowers or something with this. This is a mystery skein from Maddie's making, and so I'm not sure what the colorway is called, but this is a pretty thin fingering weight yarn. And then this is Knit Picks fingering stroll fingering, and in the color Vibrant Violet. And so I think these two will be very cute, and I'm going to do this on a US 1 2.25 as soon as I'm done making the tote. One last thing is that my white yarn isn't any better. I would actually say it's worth it. It birthed a baby. After making the socks, I'm done using the white now, so I think I'm just going to have to rewind this, but I can't rewind it, or there won't be any point of rewinding it neatly when some people are here. So I'll probably do this when it's quiet in the house sometime in the future. I just got ready upstairs and I want to show you the hats. They're all dry now, which is really awesome because I wasn't sure there for a sec if they were going to dry or not. I have this little Jellycat lantern thing, and I think it's the perfect size for a baby's head. Maybe even slightly bigger than a baby's head, but 3 to 6 months, I think, I'm not sure. I would say that my toddler's head is probably the size, but I think this will do the trick. So I'll put it on, and it's so cute the way it looks. So it looks like this, and you can get the idea where this bump wouldn't be there, but then it will come up like that. It's just so cute. And so I have the pink one, I have the blue one. They did dry to more of a similar size because this just has so much more drape to it. So they are pretty similar in size now. The blue is still a tiny bit bigger. And so, and that's just based on the stitch gauge more than the row gauge, but I would say that it's pretty similar, and I'm excited to wrap it up. I'm about to write the card, and then this is just a Trader Joe's card. I love these cards, 99 cents. Whenever I go, I make sure to check what designs they have, and I always pick a different variation so that I'm always stocked up for future events. And so I'm going to write the cards and pack this up in the little bags that I have. So these are the organza bags that I have, and then I'm just going to put one in each. And I also have the Santalina from Pearl Soho, and my friend, she said she wants to knit her kids blankets, and so she said she wants to try the Santalina, try touching it and feeling it to see if she wants something like this or if she wants to go with a wool, or because this is a cotton hemp yarn. And so I'm just going to take this to her so she can try it. The plant-based yarns I like personally just because I can throw them in the washing machine. However, I think based on just like color choices as well as softness, warmth, she might prefer more of a woolly yarn because her kids are going to be born in October. My kids were born in the spring, so it's a different time of when they were born and when they need the blanket the most. I'm also blocking my sock upstairs, and so right now I'm working on my vest for my Labubu, and I just started, and the increase is going to be the back. Super tiny, but also if you put it against the Labubu is also pretty tiny too. So I think it'll be cute and that'll be fine. My kids are out right now, so I'm trying to get as many things done as possible right now before they get home and it becomes chaotic again. Like, I really want to rewind this yarn, but we'll see. I just have to be really smart with my time. I think I'm good on length now, so I'll start the I-cord now. I'm done, and I lightly blocked it. It's already dry. It's only been a couple hours, but I added a flower to the Labubu as well as just did some increases, and you can see I'll put in my notes of the project page because I don't have a pattern for this. I originally added some ties by chaining some yarn like this down here, but I found it too thick and I didn't like how it looked down here. I wanted it up higher, and so it's up higher. What I did was I just took 4 strands of yarn, or 2 strands of long strands, and then I just looped it through, and then I did a 4 strand braid a tight braid down so that it hangs like this. And I think that this won't be a choking hazard or anything. So that's really nice. This Labubu is so ruined. You can see where my daughter a bit at it. I think there's some jam there or something. So, you know, this obviously, like, we're not reselling it or anything. It's just for fun. But here is the Labubu vest. 좋아?
자기 입었어요?
자켓 입었어, 맞았어.
너무 추워서 자기 입었어요?
너무 추워서 자켓 입었어. I just got a package in and I wasn't sure what it was, but it looks like Christy sent me something, and then I opened it. It's a little Deegan Notions pouch. It's so cute. It's a fish pouch. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Christy. I will use this to the fullest. I'm so excited. She also sent me some Powerpuff Girl clips, which are awesome because I'll probably use these for chip bags and snack bags. A pair of scissors. These are so cool. And a nice card. Thank you so much. This card is so legit. It's so pretty. This isn't the Trader Joe's card. Oh my gosh, Christy made this card. It's so beautiful. Wow. Wow, it's so legit. Her handwriting is also really nice. 얼음 같아, 맞았어. Thank you so much, Christy. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Wow. Woman of many skills. Thank you. I'm not sure what the sound quality will be like on this, so hopefully it'll be okay with the background noises, even if I'm outside. I just took some finished object photos of these socks. These socks are now done. I have to say, I wish I made the legs a little longer, maybe done an extra repeat so that they sit higher on my leg. They fit really great. They go over my feet, and the color work was super fun to do. So this was a super fun pair of socks. I'm so happy I made them. The Wildflower patterning in general is just so beautiful. I highly recommend it, and they feel so squishy because they are double layered. I will show you my floats because I feel like it's so nice to see people's floats, and this is actually pretty satisfying to look at because I did catch all of my floats every 4 to 6 rounds. So everything's laying pretty flat. There's still quite a bit of stretch to it, so it fits over my heels and everything really well. I don't have a high-end step, but it does still fit really well. And with that, we end the small projects vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me making noodles, 2 baby bonnets, the Labubu vest, as well as finishing up these socks in this video. I hope to see you in the next one. And if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for being here. Bye.